Aloha, hello, aloha. Happy Tuesday, Tuesday full of grace. Hello everyone. Let's just wait a second until we all get on board. So feel free to give a shout out from wherever you are from. So delighted that you are able to be here with us on this terrific Tuesday. If you're new to this, my name is Elaina, Maui Yoga Live, and we are here streaming free aloha, free yoga to the world directly from the beach of Maui. So we're really delighted that you're able to be here and join us here today. Feel free to share if there is anyone you know who could benefit from a little free yoga and meditation in their life, including you. Feel free to share away, share at your heart's content. The more we help others rise, the more we will rise ourselves. We're all in this together. And this, if you haven't noticed it already, can anyone tell me what this beautiful plant is? This is a gift. And this was a gift to me, and I will be gifting it to Shar over there at the Aloaku Inn over there. It's a bed and breakfast that is just beautiful. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please check it out, their website. It's Aloaku Inn, and I'll be sure to enter in that information as it is, because I don't like spelling things out. So this is the taro, called kalo in Hawaiian, and it is a staple of the native Hawaiian diet, and it's the core of the Hawaiian culture. So they believe, Hawaiians as well as anyone who knows the power of this plant and the history and the story of this plant, we are believing it to be sacred. It has brought life to our world, and it's the single most reliable, well-known, important plants in all of Polynesia. Notice how the shape of the leaves, they're in a heart. It's just beautiful here. This is a young taro, young kalo. It gives us everything that we need, and it has the ability to be made into anything. Burgers, pie, chips, smoothies, ice cream, and poi, the staple. Almost forgot, it was the obvious, poi. If you've never had poi, P-O-I, please feel free to try it. The various names of the taro plant comes interwoven from its creation, its history, and its culture. And if you'd like to know more about that, please visit the website. This is that I got the story from, and it's a great website because it also talks about how these beautiful plants are being altered and modified genetically, and when we mess with the genetic makeup of the DNA, what happens? So let's just get to know this plant and its meaning a little bit more. Please visit hawaiiseed.org for more information on that. Here in Hawaii, the growing of the kalo plant is a tradition that stretches back for more than 1,000 years. The Hawaiians loved, honored, and cared for their kalo, and in turn and supported us for generations and generations. Tending carefully to this, the Hawaiians eventually cultivated more than 300 varieties by selecting the plants for certain conditioned climates and soils, and by hand pollinating for over years and years. So please visit hawaiiseed.org to learn more about this story. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put you to the side. There you go. With that being said, it really reminds us of our roots, and it reminds us of where we started and originated from, and how we have everything that we need. It's easy to lose oneself and get wrapped up in life's circumstances. And remember, we don't need all this stuff for more things. We ourselves are far more valuable than we know. We are eternal souls. Yes, you know you have a spirit in there. You can feel it. We're having an experience right now, so to take a break from all of the vexes of humanity, all the usual vexes of humanity, the lesser qualities that we're all subject to, as well as the wondrous gifts that we are also blessed with, besides the curses, some more than others. So here we are doing yoga, meditating to remember who we truly are, and balance the blessing and the curse out together. Yes? So we are all visitors to this place. We own nothing that is here, So we meditate to remember that. So why not do that and just take a few moments to ourselves and not being caught up in life's distractions, transgressions, and take time to focus on what's really important. So if you haven't already done so, come into that comfortable position, Sukhasana. And if this is uncomfortable for your legs, just straighten them out. Just find a place that you can be and breathe for a moment. If you'd like to sit comfortably, maybe even place a pillow or a cushion under your hips to elevate them, or maybe even a block, just so that you can find that place where you can relax your way into the meditative state of mind. Which, that meditative state of mind, that elevated consciousness, it automatically happens by relaxing. You cannot force your way into it. You cannot buy your way into it. It's something that automatically happens when you are relaxed and you tune your awareness. Focus it, that's your yoga, uniting mind, body, and soul, all focused in one direction. So if you haven't already done so, close your eyes and start to relax, bringing all of your attention and awareness to your breathing. Start to slow the breath down. We're in a world of go, go, go. So let's do the opposite of that. Let's do an unlearning, an undoing. And just set everything aside for now. Your to-do list, your agendas, just let go of it all. It doesn't exist here. Let every breath that you take relax you further and further into that state. Taking you further and further away from your busy everyday life. Allowing any doubts, any worries to just lift off of your shoulders. You set them down into the ground. See if you can lengthen your inhale and exhale a little bit more. See how time of autopilot and bringing your consciousness back to the awareness to where you have control over your breath. Something that automatically, whether you think about it or not, you're breathing, your lungs, taking in more life force, more energy on your inhale. And as you are exhaling, letting go of what you no longer need. On the exhale, letting it recycle out into nature. Harness your energy now. Pull the pelvic ball up and in. It's that two-part abdominal lock. Tucking the tailbone under just slightly to lengthen your spine. Create more length between each vertebrae now. By lifting up through the crown of your head, you're activating your pose here. Press both sit bones down evenly into the ground. Start to constrict your throat a little bit. Already making the passageway smaller so that you're pulling air in on the inhale, sending it down to your spine, and you're pressing air by pulling it up from the base of your spine, pressing it out away from you, exhaling what you no longer need. You're catching the breath and releasing it. It's that delicate dance between nature, the ebb and flow, that push and pull. Now, even though your core is contracted, and remember, keep your core contracted as best you can throughout the practice. This will help to protect your lower back and bring strength to your poses. Relax your heart center, relax your chest. There is no constrictions in your breathing. Breath easily flows in and out, round and round. Up and down the spine it goes. And remember, it takes practice to learn how to contract certain muscle groups while relaxing others. So here in yoga, we observe ourselves without judgment. We practice as if we were listening to our favorite song. And in that favorite song, you don't listen to that song for the end note. There's no race to the finish line. There's no goal here. You are enjoying the song as it plays out moment by moment, note for note. Letting each moment smooth you into the next. Allowing the song to carry you away. Riding that wave of your breath. Inhale and the exhale. Finding comfort and relaxation while your mind is completely alert. Ready for whatever the moment presents. Bring your chin down to your chest now. Gently pressing the glands on the neck. Remember, there's your instant trigger for relaxation. That's when life throws you a curveball. Chin down to the chest. Press on the glands in the neck, instantly calming your entire circulatory nervous system. That is always there for you whenever you need it. Whenever you need to take a moment, close your eyes. Chin to the chest. Elevate your spine, engage your core, and breathe deeply so you can see clearly. Don't get involved and identify yourself in life's circumstances, in life's happenings. Disengage so that you know exactly what needs to be done in that moment. You are the calm center, the eye of the storm. A walking, talking, moving meditation, always. Focus your energy so that you can learn how to maintain it throughout the entire day, not just on, but off the mat into the world as well. So that the moment you step off this mat, you don't lose it. You keep it, you maintain it. Pull the pelvic wall up, navel in, lengthen the spine, breathe deep, chin to chest. Stay in that elevated consciousness, that heightened state of awareness, that connection. Don't sever that connection. Keep that connected to who you truly are. Remember this place. Remember this quiet, calm feeling. And now let's take 3 collective breaths together. Exhale all the air out from your lungs. Inhale, circle sweep, reach past the fingertips, activated arms. Exhale, really press prayer palms together, holding, centering feet. And you are finalizing your breath right here. Inhale 2 more times, reach past the fingertips. Centering, honing, focusing your breath right to your core. And one more time. Reach up and out, gathering as much energy as you can and bringing it all in, aligning it to your mind and your spine. Good. Now let's come into cat-cow. We are just going to round the back and arch it, just warming the spine up. So on your inhale, arch, lifting up out of your joints. Arms are straight, palms are flat, fingertips are spread wide. And exhale. Now round your back. Exaggerate as much as you like that pertains to you and your particular back. You're just warming up your spine. Moving back and forth from arching, opening up the heart center, and then rounding, closing yourself up again. We breathe our way through this. Your breath leads the way so you can stay 100% mindful and conscious of what's happening within your own body. That means if you find a kink in your back, stay there and breathe relaxation into it. Breathe into that muscle or muscle group to relax the tension from there so you can let it go. We're learning how to seamlessly transition from our day to night. We're flexing our spine the complete opposite direction from rounding to arching. When you are rounding, tailbone tucks under, shoulder blades come apart from each other, down your back away from your ears. And we choose leading with our breath when we open ourselves up to the world, opening up the heart here. And we balance it by closing it up again. See how you close? Round the shoulders, down your back, away from your ears, close up the heart. Here's that balance, that push and that pull, the opening and closing, leading with your breath. Always breathing, always transitioning, being 100% mindful, just seeing how your back feels today. Know that every day is different. Although we have our traditions, our routines, just because you did something one way the day before does not necessarily mean you have to do it the exact same way the next day. Each moment is unique and special, just like you. So when you breathe, you are aware of what is happening right here, right now, and that anchors you into the now moment. What is real. That way you can focus on what's really important, what's really happening in your body right now. One more round. Around your back, tailbone tucks under, chin to chest, elongated back of your neck, and release to tabletop. So here, we're going to continue cat-cow, except this time, inhaling up, knee comes in, extend the leg long behind you. Now roll the hip down, just so it's even with the left, come into a push-up. Bend your elbows, keep the elbows tucked into the sides. See how they're squeezing in towards each other? Bend them, lower it down, hover halfway here. Chest is above the ground. Now send your breath into your uplifted limb to keep you lifted. Press back up and away, and release, other side. Inhale, left leg, lengthens up, opening up the heart, leveling the hips, and reaching past the toes. Bend the elbows, lower it down. Use your uplifted foot to pull you back up, along with your core, and set it down. Other side. Do it up and away, dip it down, press back up, and release. Other side. Breathe up, bend down. Press it away, and release. Last time, each side. Inhale up. Bend the elbows. Heart center open. Press up and down. Last time, left side, up. Bending down, preparing for the chaturangas. And release. Cat-cow. Open up the heart center and round the spine again. Good. Now tuck the toes. Lift the hips up, pressing the chest back towards the thighs. So you're straightening through the shoulders, through the shoulder joint. And the shoulders will round down your back, apart from each other. So give as much space between the shoulder blades and squeeze the elbows in towards each other as if you were trying to squeeze a beach ball between them. Now bend one knee, straightening the other, and on your straight leg, press back through the heel so you can get back into that stretch of your hip as much as you can. Now here we are diagnosing how your lower back feels today. Just letting your head hang. Let it be heavy. Breathe deep and free here. We're just warming up. Know that every day is different. Observing yourself without judging, labeling, titling, or analyzing. Just breathing. Noticing. Becoming 100% mindful of and aware of what's there. So say if you have a kink in your hip, feel free to stop and breathe into that hip. You're tuning this practice to fit you, to suit you best in your needs, to get the optimal, maximum benefit for you. This is you, your mat, your practice, nobody else. It's not the person next to you. It's not your brother, mother, sister, father, whoever else, friend, boss. This is you. In the end, it's not going to be you and them. It's going to be you and the Creator. All right. So now that your back is nice and warmed up, we're going to come into turbo dog. So remember how I told you about squeezing the elbows in towards each other as if you were holding a beach ball in between them? Now come high onto your tippy toes. Bring your knees down to hover a few inches above the mat. Now really engage your core and squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Now bend the elbows so that they are hovering a few inches above the mat. Keep the back of your neck long, spine strong. Charging up your turbo duck, creating as much heat as you can in this pose as possible. You're holding the pose but not holding your breath. Really firing up your triceps, the backs of your arms. Take one more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, knees wide, hips to heels, arms long, head down, child's pose, surrender. Going from all that is, the yang, to all that isn't, the yin. From the heat of the pose to a cooling pose, balancing our day and our night, our male and female, hot and cold, beginning and end. Bringing it all together, two sides, one coin. Moving as one. Working together as one. So we take this break, and in this break, we learn to condition our breath so that we control our breath rather than our breath controlling us. Resist the urge to pant it out. Keeping the mouth closed, containing the breath in and out through the nose only. So no energy escapes. Pelvic wall up and in. Breathe slow. Resist the urge to pant. Use this as time to practice how to harness your energy and keep it, sustain it. It's where you control how much energy you bring to your body. You control how much oxygen you bring to your muscles. You've harnessed your energy, and now you know how to use it. Use your breath to recharge your energy, increase your energy, and let it surge through you, circulating your breath to repair anything that is broken, disconnected, or disabled. Turn it back on, using your breath. Bring life and vitality back into your organs. Okay, come back into down dog now. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press your hips up towards the sky. Tilt your tailbone under just a little bit, and then soften your knees. In yoga, do we have to have straight legs? No, of course not. Let go of any picture that you have of what yoga is and what yoga should be, or where you think you should be, and just allow it to be whatever it is. So, straight legs, eventually, maybe, yeah, or bent knees. The more you bend your knees, the more of a stretch you will get in your lower back, especially if you're dealing with tight hamstrings. And so here we are. Inhale, round your back now. Bring the knee in towards your third eye. Come forward on the toes. Straight arms, rounded shoulder blades, and send the leg back up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Now you're pressing down through your left heel. Again, knee can be bent as you like. And you're pressing up past your toes. Reach past, literally get past ourselves. Reach past the toes to activate and stretch every muscle in this leg. Now open the leg all the way up to the sky. Bend the knee and just circle the foot round and round. Just for a moment, clockwise and then counterclockwise. Lengthen leg back out. Square the hips. Pull forward into plank. Right knee, right elbow. Engage the core here. Sending it back on your breath. Letting the breath lead the way, three-legged dog. And now bring the knee towards the third eye. Send the leg back up, nice and long. And now twist, leading with your breath. knee to left elbow. One more time, three-legged dog. And release it down. Take child's pose if you need to. Breathe the knee in towards the third eye. Third eye dog. Send it away, three-legged dog. Open up the hips. Remember, press the chest back towards the thighs. Lengthen out through the shoulders. Bend the knee and just circle the foot. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Just doing the best that you can. You will build strength. Keep your breath lifted up out of your joints to alleviate pressure on the bottom wrists. Lengthen leg back to long, square the hips. Scissor the thighs, so use your midline strength here. On your exhale breath, pull forward into plank, left knee, left elbow. Core strong. Lengthen the leg back out to long. Exhale, third eye. Knee in towards the forehead, forward on the toes. You can do this. Almost there. Lengthen the leg back up. Three-legged dog. Use your breath. Twist. Knee to left elbow, or knee to right elbow. And lengthen it back. Setting it down again. In vitro child's pose, knees together. Slide the backs of your hands, arms long, down your sides, forehead down. Remember, breathe slow. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Slow. Smooth the breath out. Relax your shoulders. Let them fall apart down your back, away from each other. Breathe away any doubts that come into your mind. Just disengage. And come back into downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up to the sky, and here we go. Straightening one leg, walking the dog out again. Resetting the spine as you lift your hips all the way back up and away. Now shorten your stance just a little bit. You're going to take your left hand and reach to the outer edge of the right foot and just kick towards the side. Set your eyes first. Lock your eyes at a non-moving object here. This will help you balance, including me. So just pick a spot, still the eyes, still the mind. Use your core to help keep you lifted. And kick out through your right heel. And release. Right foot comes back. Left hand comes back into place. Walk out the dog again. It's full moon tonight, so that's why we're working so hard. This is when you get rid of anything in the body that you no longer need. In order to do that, you really have to create that fire in the belly. Use your breath to get it going. That's why we're working so hard today in light of the full moon. So, picking up the left foot, right hand, so it's opposite hand, opposite foot. And you're just gonna slowly kick out to the side. Set your sights and use your breath to sustain you. Keep you lifted. One more deep breath here. And release. Setting it back. Now pulling forward into high plank. Bend the elbows and lower the body all the way down to the ground. Separate your feet wider than shoulder widths apart. And then set your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Bring your chin nice and gently down towards your chest so the back of your neck is nice and long. Now anchor the tops of your feet down into the ground, straight legs, and press the tops of your feet down to the ground so much you lift your kneecaps up. Anchor the hips and inhale. Low cobra with the shoulder rinse. Lifting the chest up. And think about elongating all the way from the crown of your head down past the toes to keep more length and space between each vertebrae. And release. Bring your head to your hands and just relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax the muscles in your shoulders. And breathe in and out through your nose as slow as you can. Relax the muscles along your spine. Just let them go. And now, slowly start to bring your fingertips to your shoulders. We're going to press back into child's pose just for a moment. Let your back stretch, lengthen out, keep your core engaged to protect your lower back. That way you don't collapse into it. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up, walk your feet forward towards the feet. And come into a wide stance. Now your feet are going to be wider than hip width distance apart for elephant chair, Gajah Utkatasana. Toes pointing straight forward, just like railroad tracks. So toes right in front of the heels. Now inhale just to the fingertips, flat back, belly in. Move to the side now that you can see. So instead of rounding in your lower back, you don't want to round, you want to flatten your back as much as possible so you can push back through the tail of your spine and forward through the crown of your head. So you're aligning yourself with a line that goes beyond yourself. Aligning yourself with an energy that's beyond you. Is it all starting to make sense now? So pull forward through the crown of your head, back through the rear to activate every muscle and stretch every muscle of your spine. Pull the pelvic wall up and in. Shoulders down your back, arms are straight. Do your legs need to be straight? No. Bend your knees as much as you like, working towards the straight legs. Remember, adjust this practice to fit you. Modify as needed. Your body will tell you when to push, when to pull back, what it needs in order to strengthen. Yes? Gajah Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Look forward. Palms, forearms, elbows to touch. Bring the elbows up to shoulder height. And then bring your knees behind your toes. You want to keep them behind your toes. That way you don't put your entire joint system at risk there. Now find your non-moving object to focus your eyes on. Here we balance. Slowly start to lift the heels, coming onto the toes. Sit down a little bit further. And balance here. Really press the palms together. Press the forearms, press the elbows. Use your breath now. Inhale. Get as much energy to your muscles as you can. Exhale. Now use it. Sit down. Lift your heels. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Heels down. Forehead to the ground. Just relax now. And just reach for opposite elbows. Sway back and forth. Release any tension that you might have. Maybe even interlace the hands. And just place them on the back of your neck. Slightly start to turn the toes in, heels out, and just sway. Moving across the muscles in your spine and the backs of the legs. Keeping the abdominal wall pulled up and in. Breathing it away. And now release, fingertips back, hands down, and just step back into high plank. We're almost there. You can bring your knees down to the mat if you need to. Bring your hands a little bit closer together and your feet a little bit closer together. Now tuck your tailbone under. Really engage the core. We're coming into infinity plank here. So you're just going to place the left hand over the right and the right foot over the left. Pulling forward through the crown of your head. Notice how I'm breathing to keep myself sustained. Pressing back through the heels, forward through the crown of your head, and lift up out of your joints. Squeeze in towards your midline. Keeping the midline nice and strong. And release. Back. And other side. Right hand over the left. Left foot up and over the right. Ah, I'm gonna fall to the right. Watch out for coral. Watch out for sand. And falling is learning. Your body is becoming more strong, especially against the elements of nature, yeah? So just hold on to it here. Squeeze in through the midline. Balance. Lock your eyes, 1 point. And release. Come back to center. In vitro child's pose, knees together, arms long, and just slide your palms down. Forehead to the ground. Now allow this part, your neck, your shoulders, to relax. Breathe into that space. Just let this area release completely. So back of your neck is long. You don't want any crunching in your vertebrae. I actually pulled a disc, a muscle, last week. And I've been breathing into it to reset it. It's finally come back. Took 5 days, but it eventually strengthens and heals itself. And slowly start to roll up now. 1 vertebrae at a time. Opening up the heart in light of full moon. So just coming onto your knees, hands to your lower back for camel, Ardhastrasana. Tuck your tailbone under, press your hips forward. Now roll your shoulders up and back. Now see, there's a lifting of a chest that happens first, and a pressing forward of the hips that happens first. Maybe this is as far as you go. That's perfectly fine. It's not about how far or as deep you can go into glory-bound poses. It's about coming into that awareness in yourself, learning your body's language, knowing what your body needs. Extension through the spine. So be careful not to crunch in your lower back. Lift up and out. Elbows in, rolling back and down. Open up your heart center. And maybe reach one hand towards heel only if you want to. Certainly don't. Breathing in from head to hip. Slowly bringing hips down to the heels. Knees wide, arms long, forehead down. Take a moment, take a breath. Let the muscles just settle down. Feel your heart pumping. And breathe slow. That's the heat that you created. That's the heat that you made happen within your own body. Now use it. Send it to any part of your body right here, right now, that needs attention, especially if it's a part of yourself that you've ignored for a really long time. Send your breath there. Breathe into it. More light, more love, more oxygen, more healing. Bring vitality back to that place. Use your exhale to dispel anything there that doesn't belong there. Let it go. With every breath, with every exhale that you take, send it further and further away from you to recycle it back out into nature where it belongs. Let nature take it. Have it and recycle it out back down into the ground. And now bring your knees together for a rabbit. So start with your hands to your sides. Maybe lift your hips up. Bring your heels together. And then set your hips down on your heels. Bring the top of your head down onto the mat. There's no pressure on the top of your head though. Your legs, you're as solid as a rock. And cannot stress that enough. So there's no pressure on the top of your head. You are just solid as a rock, just in your place right here, okay? Now lengthen your arms behind you. Turn your thumbs towards the ground and just wrap your fingers around your heels. Round your spine. This is a counterposed camel, that heart opener. Now round your spine. Now that rounding comes all the way from your tailbone through the crown of your head. So don't just round your shoulders, round from the base of your spine. Pull your belly in. Now relax your heart center. Relax your chest so that you don't crunch any of the other muscles, okay? A lot of people start to get muscle spasms in this pose. So just find a way to relax for just a moment before lifting your hips up, okay? Now use your breath to slowly straighten your arms, lifting your hips up. Chin is down towards the chest, gently pressing on the glands in the neck. Let your shoulders round away from each other, down your back, away from your ears. Lifting your hips up a little bit further, rounding in your lower back, exposing your sacrum, and slowly start to come out, hips to heels, rounding your vertebrae up. One at a time. Chin is last to lift. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way out. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale one more time, all the way up. And exhale, twist to the side. Right hand comes to the back, just planting, use that as the anchor. Left hand just uses that as leverage to lift up and out of the base of your spine, looking over your shoulder. Rinsing it out. Coming back to center now. Reset the spine. Realign it. So lift all the way up. And exhale. Other side. Slowly coming back to center. Come forward onto your hands just across your feet. Setting your legs straight all the way in front. Sit down evenly on your sit bones. Inhale. Reach high to the sky and exhale. Just reaching forward to your feet. Now remember, as opposed to rounding in your back, hinge at the waist. See how much of your back you can flatten out to get more of a stretch. Do your legs need to be straight? Of course not. Bend your knees as much as you need to and hinge at the waist. The more you bend your knees, the more of a stretch you will get in your lower back. And just reach for whatever's available. Let you be you and allow yourself to grow naturally. So there's never any pushing, forcing, pulling, straining. Just allowing yourself to naturally be, naturally grow, naturally stretch as you breathe. Keeping the spine long up through the crown of your head. Navel is pulled in. And you're pressing evenly through the feet. The more even you are, the more balanced of a stretch you'll get. Balancing out both sides of the body. And slowly start to release. Come back into Sukhasana now. Your comfortable seated position facing forward. Let's take a breath here. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. And exhale, hands, thumbs to third eye. Set your intention here. We set our intention at the end of the practice, and we're clear-headed, clear-minded, calm, rinsed, cleansed, and made anew. Thinking about what you want most out of the world today, and then balancing that out with what you want to bring most to the world today. There it is. That balance of the giving and receiving. And if you don't know, that's okay. Maybe dedicating this practice to someone or something special in your life, whatever that intention may be, whatever the source of your motivation is. Inhale. Send it up, out directly above, out into the universe as you exhale it around, coming right back to your heart center. 2 more times. Inhaling, sending your intention up, out, and around as you exhale it right back to your heart. And 1 more time. Inhale it up, send that out. Coming full circle right back to where we all began. Thank you so much for joining me on this amazing journey into yoga, into discovering the self. This is tough stuff, and not anyone can do this. And if you are doing this, then you're not just anyone, are you? Thank you so much. I'm so honored and delighted to have you here with me. Aloha, mahalo, and namaste. You did it! Woohoo! I'm so proud of you. Happy full moon, happy Tuesday. If you've missed any of the previous practices, they're all available at youtube.com/Elaina Yoga. And please check out our other amazing yoga videos there. We have several different practices to choose from, all for free. And if you'd like more info on myself, my name's Elaina. Please just Google Elaina Yoga. And remember, don't quit your daydreams. May the forest be with you. Whatever storms life throws your way, stay grounded. Stay in your breath. You are that calm, centered, grounded. And being the best you is the greatest gift to give, not only to the world, but ourselves as well. May your Tuesday be as fantastic as you are. And we will see you Thursday for another thundering planks and Pilates that you can look forward to. Much love, much aloha. I love you all. Mahalo, aloha, namaste. Bye-bye.